more than happy for you to come to my kitchen where I
I don't want
am
to go.
almost every day, and I
No.
will show you,
No.
and you can take pictures
No.
of who I buy my oil from.
No, I
where
want you
get
to
it
tell me.
tested.
I want
don't
you.
have to tell
So
you
you're not.
over this camera.
So you don't want to do it on public forum on where you get your oil from.
If you want to sit here for 30 minutes with me living rent free in your head, that's fine.
No, bro.
I don't have a
You're
problem.
You're not
with
living
it.
rent free.
But
Trust me.
please, it is an open invitation to come to my company
No.
and look at my manifest, look at my testing.
I want you to show it to the people right now.
The problem is
I want you to show it to the patients of Oklahoma.
The problem is this. You can run lip service all day long behind your camera, but I am allowing you the opportunity to come to my kitchen in Oklahoma City, and I will show you everything. You know how many times I get inspected a year that I have to prove to the powers to be where I get my oil from?
Everybody in the box where you're buying your oil from.
I'm asking you a question. Quit reverting back to your show everybody.
But you can't.
You have 7 people watching.
Because you can't.
You have 7
and you're not going to.
Watching you.
And you know about the 5 distribution warehouses. You fucking known about it.
Honestly, chat. Listen, I don't know where you're getting information on that. I literally, honest to God, I have no idea who these people are that are trying to push that. That's why I made the post, because I want to know who's trying to push it, because it's not a good deal from Oklahoma.
I know exactly who's pushing it.
That's what I'm saying.
And I know for a fact who's pushing it. You're buying product from them.
But I don't know who it is. That's what I'm telling you. Honest to God.
How do you not know who it is? You're buying product from them.
I don't, because just like my post said, I don't know. Honestly, on everything that I have no idea who these people are that are pushing it. That's why I put that post up, is to find out who's pushing it so I can have a conversation with them. I am not part of it. I don't know who you think I signed a contract with, but I'm the sole owner of my company. I'm the only one who can sign contracts.
Not when it comes to
can sign contracts.
When it comes to you buying product from these other companies, you sign a contract with them.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. That's the problem. You keep on saying,
how do
I
you
know who it
not
is.
know where you're buying your oil from?
I know who I'm buying my oil from. And like I said, you are more than welcome to come down to JKJ and look at my manifest and everything else.
Who are you buying your product from, John?
Listen. If you
want to I don't have a problem, John. If somebody asks me where I'm buying my product, I'm going to tell you.
Let's do it this way. Since you know who I'm buying the product from, enlighten your 10 viewers who I'm buying my product from.
And there's going to be about 600 fucking people on here in about an hour.
Enlighten your viewers on who I buy my oil from. Enlighten my viewers.
What does that mean?
Enlighten the people that are watching you. Who, since you know who I buy my oil from, enlighten the people who I buy my oil from.
No, because I got the proof. I want you to come out and say it. Because I want you to come out and say it. Because if you don't say it, I will end up blasting you and I will take you to court. I will fucking take you to court, John. I swear to God.
Listen, I'm not scared of court, bro.
You're not scared of court?
Legal. I do everything legal.
Just the same thing. No, I told you not to shoot that music video because I own that song. You did it anyway.
Since you've been talking about that for 5 years, here's the deal. Listen, here's the deal on what went down with that rap video. I was approached by Rodney, who said, hey, I'm going to shoot a rap video, but I need a little bit of capital to make it happen. So I said, fine, I will give you a little bit of capital to make it happen. Can we shoot a portion of it at the dispensary in Mustang? And he said, yes. So we all showed up there. You showed up there. I had no idea who you were. You told me, I told Rodney, hey, this dude named Hempfather is outside saying, and Rodney said, don't worry about that. We're shooting it. So that's
crazy. Hang on, John. That's crazy for you to say you didn't know who I was, because in the very beginning of this injury, I was selling you pre-rolls. And I got manifest for that.
I don't remember.
So I was selling you product before that video was even shot.
I don't remember buying any product from you.
Well, I have the manifest to prove it.
To be honest.
I have the manifest to prove it.
Okay. Well,
but what I would like is, I told you that day I told you that day when I showed up at that music video, do not shoot this music video. This is my fucking song. I own this song. And you went ahead and you shit on me and you did it anyway because you wanted to market your company.
No, what I did is I went to Rodney and I said, hey, this guy Chad Bibler's outside telling me blah, blah, blah. And he goes, no, we're shooting the video. I had nothing to do with shooting the video.
You could have told them no. You could have did your research and find out who owned the song. You could have listened to me.
Listen, I'm not going to go tit for tat about that. That was about 6 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't remember. Obviously, it's still sore spot to you. That's fine.
Yeah, you use my fucking song to promote your fucking company when I paid for that goddamn song and those artists to make that goddamn song. And I told you, this is not your music video, and you fucking did it anyways.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to tell you. You have an open invitation to come to my kitchen and talk.
I don't need to, John. I want you to come out to public. I want you to say where you're buying your product from. These reputable, if they're so reputable companies, why don't you tell everybody where you're buying your oil from?
People I've been dealing with for 5 years, bro.
That even goes along with whatever else is going on.
Just saying.
So you can't say it.
Listen,
okay.
Thanks for letting me in the box.
In court, John.
Listen, okay, I mean, let me know.
No, you will hear from my lawyers.
Let me know. Okay, I am sitting here
because you're lying. You're lying to the patients of Oklahoma. You're lying to everybody. You're misguiding everybody. You're not telling people where you're buying your product from. If they're so reputable companies, why don't you just say, hey, I'm buying my product from them? Is there a problem with them? Let me know, so I won't buy product from them. But you're not saying that, are you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Where you're buying your fucking oil from, John?
You're more than welcome to come down here and look at my manifest. And if you know who I'm buying it from, man, please let your viewers know. You have 9 of them right now.
I'm trying to give you the chance of being honest with the patients and the people of Oklahoma.
I don't have to prove anything.
Because I will prove where you're buying your product from. I can prove it. So what are you going to do when I can prove it? What are you going to do? You going to backtrack?
I'm so excited.
You should be excited
to get this information.
Why don't you tell everybody about how the FBI raided you and what happened that day?
The FBI didn't raid me at all.
They didn't raid you, huh?
No, FBI didn't show up at my house at all. FBI wasn't there.
Okay.
FBI wasn't
there. So that's a total denial.
No. I had the DEA at my house. I had OMA at my house. I had the head of the health department in my house. I had the head of the ag department in my house. And I had, I can't remember else, but it wasn't the FBI.
And you had no FBI agents in your kitchen?
No FBI agents, no. Zero.
Bro.
Zero FBI.
How can you fucking sit here and lie to me? How can you sit here and lie to me?
The funny thing is I was there in my kitchen when they all showed up. So I know exactly who was at my house. But thank you for letting your people think that you were at my house with me, which you were
I was
not.
Never at your house. Yeah. The only time I showed up at your house when I fucking got invited by the Dab Stars to show up, and I didn't even know it was your fucking house.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to get the Dab Stars to do shit too, and the Dab Stars said fuck that and backed out of the goddamn deal. That's the truth, John.
Your facts are not correct, sir.
Oh, they're not correct. Okay.
No, they're not correct.
I'm trying to give you the chance of being honest, John.
Do you know why all those people who were at my house? Do you know why?
I don't know. I got invited by the Dab Stars. I don't know why.
No. Not during the event. Do you know why the DEA and OMA and the health department were at my house? Do you know why?
I do.
Why?
Because the fucking infusing beef jerky.
Right. That's the only reason why they were at my house.
And that's FDA.
And when they left my house, they gave me 14 days to recall all that product, which I did. And every year, the head of the ag department calls me and asks me if I'm still infusing beef jerky, and I tell him no. Because I'm not. Because I didn't know it was a federal offense. I had no idea. Okay? So that's why they were at my house. But I can guarantee you the FBI was not at my house.
They were in your fucking kitchen, John.
No, FBI was never in my kitchen.
So what happened to Mad Chef? Tell everybody what happened to Mad Chef and why you guys had a bad relationship.
Mad Chef Jeff decided to leave my company to go work for Choctaw Processing as their edible guy, and we had amicable, whatever that word is, departure. We shook hands, we hugged it out. I told him that if he can make more money at Choctaw Processing for his family, then by all means you have my support. And then after he left, that's when it went south. So that's what happened with Mad Chef. And that's the honest to God's truth.
Mad Chef says he had to leave because you had too many goddamn agents in your goddamn kitchen, and you were stealing his goddamn recipes.
Oh yeah,
because you're not really a culinary arts chef, are you? You're not a real chef. You have no culinary arts degree, do you?
Oh God, you know so much about me.
And for a matter of fact, you don't even have your health inspection card, do you?
I don't.
Do you?
How am I operating?
Because typically the health department doesn't even fucking check, but for some reason you get away with it.
They come to my kitchen twice a year.
So you took the test for the fucking health department of Oklahoma. So you have a certified card.
Yes.
Let me see your card. Show me your card. It should be in your wallet. It should be in your wallet.
Chad, you're so right, man.
I know I'm right. Because you know what? I went to school for real culinary arts. I know what the fucking shit it takes to be a real chef. You are a fraud. You go around and say, "Oh, I'm the chef. You're not a real chef. You're a fucking line cook."
Okay.
Facts, right? Right? True?
Not facts.
You're not a line cook? You're a chef.
I'm not a line cook. I started out as a line cook. Actually, I started out as a dishwasher back when I was in college, and I worked my way up.
Okay. I
started out as the dishwasher at El Chico in Stillwater, Oklahoma, while I was in college. And then halfway through college, the owner of El Chico asked if I wanted to be their corporate kitchen manager to open new stores. So instead of finishing my college degree, I decided, well, do I want to spend $40,000 to $50,000 a year on tuition, or do I want to go do what I really want to do? So I took the job with El Chico as their corporate kitchen manager. I moved around to a bunch of states, opened up a bunch of El Chico, and then when I was in Wichita, Kansas, working at El Chico, I got approached by a headhunter who worked for Applebee's, and I became Applebee's head kitchen manager. I opened up every Applebee's in the state of Oklahoma back in the day, and then I got out of the restaurant business at my last stint in Muskogee, Oklahoma, opening up their Applebee's, and I decided to get into the car business. I started selling cars, and then after that, I was like, you know what, car business isn't really for me. So then I went into corporate collections for attorneys in Oklahoma City, and I started to do collections of millions of dollar accounts that people weren't paying. And then my wife and I opened up her company, and 788 passed. We opened a dispensary, and then we opened.
And you didn't do shit for 788. You just jumped in as soon as we passed.
No, I didn't jump in.
You just jumped in
as soon as we passed. No, not as soon as we passed. No.
You never.
Anything else you want to know about my culinary stuff or what I've done in my life? I want you to tell the people
where you're buying your product from, John.
I told you. Everybody listening to Chad Bibble's live right now.
I'm curious. You know what you got going on, John? Everybody you've been involved with in the industry has been dirtballs. Chili Mac, Ron Durbin, right? The other companies where you're buying your oil from. Dirtbag.
Hold on, back up. I used to be on Ron Durbin's glory train, but about 3.5 years ago, I got off of it, and I started telling people, stop following this guy. He's going to take your money. He's only in it for the money. And now here we are. And he's getting ready to get disbarred, and everybody that was hanging on his sack is now against him. When I've been screaming it for 3.5 years.
I've been screaming it for 7 years.
You are correct.
I've been screaming it for 7 years.
But you are correct. I will give you credit where credit's due. I was on the Ron Durbin train about 3.5 years ago, but then I started thinking, okay, this isn't right, and I got off his train, and I told people, and I got a lot of hate for it, saying, do not follow Ron Durbin. I'm telling you, he's just after your money. That's all he cares about is the money and the clout, and that's it.
Is that after you got the dirty oil?
I don't have dirty oil.
Is that after you got the dirty oil through Ron's people? No, and that's why you and Ron fell out?
No, that is not why Ron and I fell out, but thank you for trying to assume that's why we fell out.
No, I'm just putting it where it is because I know you and Chili Mac and all of them were running dirty oil for a minute, and then you got caught up in it, and shit went to the fucking handbasket.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I've never bought dirty oil.
I don't know nothing.
I never bought dirty oil. And just to go back to your rant about 30 minutes ago, the state did pass a law now to where processors that make oil can sell it to other processors without testing, and then we have to test our final product, which I think that law is a bunch of bullshit. We should have never passed that law because they should at least have to run their oil for pesticides and microbials, but they don't because of the law. And that's just the way it is.
You're willing to gamble all that money to buy all that oil from those reputable companies with not one of it being tested until you get the final.
No. I'm telling you, I don't buy untested oil, but the law does state that now.
But you just did. You just bought over fucking $85,000 in oil.
Who did?
You did.
I did.
I got paperwork.
Oh, please show it to me. Text it.
Oh, no.
I'll give you my cell phone number.
This is no, because I want you to come out and tell everybody where you're buying your oil from.
No.
If you're not hiding anything and you're being so honest, everybody, why don't you just tell everybody where you're buying your oil from, John?
Here's the thing. If you've got proof, you should show proof before you start making accusations.
No, I don't, because listen, I'm working on a lot of shit, John.
I've got a lot
I'm trying to give you the opportunity to be honest with the people.
I appreciate you letting me in your box to talk a little bit. It's been a very cordial conversation, and I appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad you jumped on, but I don't think
you are more.
For some reason, you can't be honest.
To everybody watching me and Chad's live, you are more than welcome to come to JKJ Processing.
Nobody wants to go to your fucking kitchen, John.
Show you all of my manifests where I.
Show me your manifest. Show me where you bought your oil from last week, John. Show us the manifest online. Not just show it to me. Show it to the public.
I didn't buy oil last week.
Well, 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
I didn't buy it.
3 weeks ago. You got the numbers.
I don't remember.
You don't remember where you bought your oil?
No. So anyway, hey, I gotta go. I really gotta go. I appreciate you letting me.
You're con. You're con.
Nice of you.
You're con. You're con. You're con. You're con. Laters.